Namaste. So I am back from the beach, and now after 4 days lunar eclipse is going to begin. So in this podcast I have talked about certain do's and don'ts that you should follow if you really want to sail smoothly during this challenging phase of lunar eclipse period. As I said in my previous podcast, that this lunar eclipse can prove to be beneficial for many who are taking efforts towards their inner growth, their spiritual growth. However, those who are living in utter ignorance, these kind of fellows will face certain challenges, or rather more challenges, during this upcoming lunar eclipse and the 15 days thereafter, because the effect of lunar eclipse remains for minimum 15 days. And so in this podcast I have given certain do's and don'ts. Try to follow it as much as possible. So let's begin. Today is 21st March. Exactly after 4 days, that is on 25th March, the first lunar eclipse of 2024 will happen. The lunar eclipse, as per Indian Standard Time, happens between 10:30 am to 3 pm on Monday 25th March. However, the effect of lunar eclipse will be seen from 20th March itself, and it will remain till 5th April. Usually, the first 15 days after lunar eclipse are more vulnerable for those who are living their life in pure ignorance. However, spiritual seekers and spiritual practitioners will be able to manage their routine in a more efficient way because they live with more awareness. In this podcast, I am going to talk on certain important points that you should remember as this lunar eclipse happens on 25th March. Point 1. During this time, the attacks of black magic spells are more dangerous and can even lead to accidental death. So if you have open or secret enemies who use dirty means of black magic spells to attack you and to destroy your life, then please be aware and remain silent. Do not indulge in any fights or quarrels during these upcoming 15 days. Remember, black magic works when you become negative, when you are always angry and shouting on others and fighting with others. So stay cool and control your mind. Practice deep meditation and chant the beautiful Vishnu mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Every morning and evening 108 times using a japamala. Point 2. During this time, your enemy may try hard to break your relationship, to break your marriage, and to push you into depression. So, you have to be clever and ensure that you don't rock the boat, and so do not hurt your partner. It is possible that you may say something offensive or hurtful to your partner, and that may cause a rift in your relationship. So understand the dirty games of your secret enemies who are jealous of you and your relationship. Try to be more understanding towards your partner. Remember, true love is born out of understanding. So show some maturity and don't fight or quarrel with your partner, especially during these 15 days. Point 3. During this time, many shallow people, including your boss at work, may not be in a good state of mind, and so it is likely that your boss may harass you or offend you, but you need to be in control, and so don't lose your mind and resign. Nowadays, due to the arrival of AI, people are losing their jobs. So you please don't resign during this time due to anger or ego. Just fight like a brave soldier and handle your boss diplomatically. Point 4. During the lunar eclipse day, that is on 25th March from 10:30 am to 3 pm as per Indian Standard Time, avoid sex, as it is not a good time to have sex. And if you are planning for a child, then please avoid sex on this day. Many people do such mistakes of having sex on lunar eclipse day itself, and then the child they bring to this world is always suffering due to mental issues such as anxiety, depression, and frustrations. So if you are a follower of Sanatan Dharma, then you will not have sex on 25th March and if possible on 26th March as well. Point 5. During the lunar eclipse phase, you should not eat or drink. At the most you can drink water, but apart from that, nothing else. You should eat only when the lunar eclipse is over at 3 pm on 25th March. Eat light food such as rice, dal, vegetables and roti. Avoid eating heavy non-veg food on 25th and 26th March. This will ensure that you remain in good health. Holi is also on the 24th, and so this is a unique event that during Holi festival the lunar eclipse is happening. It is a sign that the coming days are going to be very colorful, and the transformation that you all will see in your life is also going to be quite colorful and interesting for many. If possible, focus on doing more meditation and chanting mantras during the lunar eclipse period that begins at 10:30 am and ends at 3 pm on Monday 25th March. During lunar eclipse period, don't take bath. However, once lunar eclipse is over, you can take a nice hot shower and then relax and enjoy a good hot cup of tea or coffee. Stay vigilant. Avoid contact with toxic people. I also avoid all kind of toxic people. Even on this forum, I am very quick to block all kinds of negative people. We all have to work collectively to keep our world safe and protected from the many vultures out there. Enough for now. Jai Sri Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.